Alright, here we are, guys, back for another video here. Tour 9 Oasis Hole 4 Par 4. So this is a redesigned old hole. One of the things that you need to be a little cautious of here now is your methodology for getting it up here into the fairway. It needs to be a little bit more cautious. They seem to have created way more depressions on this first fairway, which make getting it into that second fairway a little bit harder. So now we're gonna, what you're gonna see, wait, I don't remember how much power that was. It's full. Okay, so we are going to go relatively full here with the way that we go about doing this. So maybe right in here, and you know, definitely be mindful of what you need to do. And there you can see it skids along the fairway. It's going to run through. So this hole is brutally hard now. It's basically a lottery, that fairway. I've had guys do it perfectly, and then you'll just see something like that happen. Like, that ball's just gone. The good news is when you drive it down to where I just did, for the most part, I should be able to do a rough bump shot with a Nirvana. So that is the good news about the new redesign. But that fairway is brutal. I'm telling you, there's like so many little depressions on it that if you don't hit it just right, let's see if this one springs up. That looks pretty good, and it looks like it's, you know, running out relatively perfect as well. It's very, very challenging now. I have had such inconsistent results. There's no place that I can find that's, you know, spot on where what it needs to be. But let's see what we can do here for shot here. I'm going to try to focus on maybe bringing it in about here, which I'm assuming is going to be relatively max with the power. Good ball. Oh, that should shoot it out to the left. The good news, well, that shot was pretty terrible though. So my concentration seems to be kind of deviating a little bit because I'm making just too many mental mistakes for whatever reason. I mean, there's no reason my ball should have been a good ball there. But at the very least, you know, 9 times out of 10, it should be a relatively straightforward, easy pitch. You just need to focus on, you know, your perfect ball and being systematic with the way that you go about, you know, your release, and just being consistent. But all things considered, you know, if I hit perfect ball, or even if I hit a great ball, you know, that was going to be up there on the green. You can see how tough this hole is becoming, especially off the tee. Like, I've had such mixed results. It either runs way through, like you just saw, or it'll run straight into the face off the tee and just basically go right into the rough. So either or, you just never know how you're going to get it to play out, which is unfortunate. But there you can see I was able to finally grab the perfect ball. Disappointing that the first one was so terrible, but you do want to do that that rough bump it if at all possible. So if it's not an option, then we can do some kind of skip shot from the first fairway. But it also helps to have some backspin. So let's see what we get for a shootout here. Hopefully we can get one of the, let's see if we can finally get the new hole. At the very least, I'd love to get another Oasis hole, but it does not look like I'm going to, so I'm not going to split this video. We'll just go for this. I usually use a rough bump shot. It's a little bit harder to do with the Katana or Titan, But with a Guardian, you can just as easily do a backspin shot. I could do a backspin shot as well. Probably not with Viper though, but with Sniper, you know, it's fair game. What I usually use for this hole is maybe about 1.5 top spin, somewhere in that ballpark. And let's see how this plays out. Great ball. And not too bad, not too bad. So let's see if I can't put this in here and get this up here. As I mentioned, you know, I usually use, here's 1 3/4, somewhere in there. With a 2.8, might be worth going to 2. If I can't do that. You definitely want to play a little bit more min on your adjustment. So here I'm only going to go 1 full ring, for instance. You do need to be a little bit cautious with your ring play. And let's see if I can get some runouts. It looks like I kept it a little bit on the short side. But all things considered, you know, being able to get it to a yard is going to give you a good chance to win that one. And I'll catch you guys on the next one here coming up. So good luck there, guys, and see you guys next time.